Hello, friends and fellow farmers. All right, it is the 3rd, and it is time for us to. Right, I've got. Yeah. It's funny. I was playing a bunch of Traveler's Rest recently, and I felt like I had to hold the trigger down when I ran or walked. That's how unconscious it gets when after you do that long enough. How will we stay afloat this winter? Oh, you don't have to tell me. I trust you to make the right decisions. I wouldn't. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Oh, there is a kid in here. Hey, kiddo. Let's have a coffee. Now we've got, it's Wednesday. We've got some decorating to do. I feel like we cleared some yard and we were ready to get thinking about that. So, where are you? There, you are there, tricky kid. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember where we're at now. Again, I feel impelled to pull the trigger down while I'm running. That is amazing how much that game has messed my brain up. Let's get all of our goodies here. Okay, let's get off of this. All right, and we're primarily moving, so I'm not going to be building anything. Now, I shouldn't need anything out of the way down there. Okay, this is looking good. Right, we got our golden clock, so that's also providing a little bit of a... I'm just going to sell these things here so I don't have a pile of stuff polluting my inbox. And yes, that is a train in the background if that's audible. Hey, kitty. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've watered you, given you water in like a minute here. How are you? Oh, no. Okay, I want to see your cat stats. Let's get up there. Let's get seeing what's going on. Oh, okay, that's great. I'll horse whistle you up. Sorry, Timothy. Got some coal, and I see that we've got a mountain of kegs due. Oh my gosh. Okay, right. And I haven't grown these technically yet either, so we need the powder melon seeds. I don't know if I'd put some in the... Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Whether we've got some planted already, I don't recall. Okay, a train is passing through, so we may as well go check it out. Maybe we are here. Hello. I gotta be careful. I gotta stay off the tracks. This is fun. It cracks me up. So yeah, it's again we've shown this before, but if you want to build a winery up in the rail yards, you know, it's zero risk. That is awesome. Yeah, it's all good. Train will pass right over your beautiful crystal flooring. Ah, that's fantastic. Hey, bud. That's pretty sweet. Let's go and get things moving. Hey, Robin. I'm excited to do this. Okay, so construct farm buildings. Let's move buildings. Okay, this is going to be a thing. Okay, so how do we start here? This is the question, right? So I guess the big thing is I'm going to end up wanting to move, I think, my barns and etc. up here. Oh, this is so organized. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get this out of the way here. Oh, I do love the ability to move stuff around so easily. Okay, yeah, we'll just plonk that right there. It feels so wrong to be able to just hurl your domicile. I might regret this, but I feel like this is going to be kind of nice. We'll see. I like this layout. It's kind of a weird one. But I feel like that could be a nice novel change. Now these, I don't know where I want to put these things. Just going to shove them over here for a second. Let's grab this. Okay. Yeah, this is weird now, right? I guess the other thing is like our greenhouse. We don't need that up there. We could just cram our greenhouse in the corner here. Oh, Yeah, I probably could put it there if I didn't have all this stuff in the way. Let's find out about that. This is just insane. Okay, and then let's grab that. Does it fit? Oh, it does. That's cozy. And then you can't put anything else in there. That's fine. Ah, that's really nice. Okay, and then this... What? Yeah, okay, I wasn't able to put it any... No, it needs space. It needs... There we go. Even one space was kind of nice. I kind of like this. I feel like that's got very... That's just screaming cozy. Okay, so let's grab our barns and our coops and all that jazz. Okay, yeah, and then I guess I'll leave a space there, right? And then, how do we want to do this? Do I want to, like... Do we go, like, barn, coop, barn, coop? I'm going to leave one little walking space there. Yeah, the thing is, I'm also discounting, like, how many barns and coops I have. Okay, there. And then, yeah, I definitely want to be able to access these. So let's go put these into some sort of, like, neutral zone. This is Switzerland over here. Okay, let's put that there. Yeah, this is so much easier to do in winter than I was thinking it would be. I'm going to put these right here just for now. Okay, and then we're going to have to move our barns as well. Okay, so how's that? We're not wasting a ton. I just don't want to be wasting space. That's my thing. And then this here, I can't obviously put that there, but I could put my silos there, I guess. Or I could put like a Junimo hut here. I don't know. Do I really want to have stuff? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure I want stuff growing up in there. And I definitely don't want to keep these up here. I might keep them a lot. We'll see. I might have a little section where I keep all of those. Okay, let's keep these sort of isolated now. Now, I love that we've frozen the stuff in the pond. You know, I really don't have as many. So I've got 4 more total. It's not as bad as I thought. Here's the other question. Would this be... That is one smaller, right? And then if I was there... No, that's still too big. Huh. What I'm kind of wondering is if I went coops first, I could put coops all the way over to here, and then we could put the barn in on the right. Or is that a little too monolithic? Do we want to, like, shake it up? And then maybe I want to consider this as well. Okay, that's not where I'm trying to put it. Yeah, that kind of not really. I guess, you see, what I was trying to do is provide a little variability here so it doesn't seem... And you know what? I might need actually some space in between them anyway. Even just like one space in between does kind of like give it a bit of breathing room here and makes it a little less like monolithic. So what I might do is even... Oh, interesting. Why can't I put a thing there? Huh. What I'd like to do here is just get this. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, and then let's go over here. We'll see. Well, I don't know. The rest are coops, aren't they? Oh, no, I do have one more barn. Right? Because this is ostriches. It's forgetting what I even have here. Okay, and this is the thing. I wanted to have this whole area where I could have the animals as well. Because I wanted to give them like an entire like little zone. I thought that this might be a cool little pet zone. So then in some ways, I do kind of want to cram things in a little bit more, or maybe I move my pet zone elsewhere. I mean, I can literally put it anywhere. I gotta be careful with that. So I could put another coop there. And I don't think it matters in terms of which critter is where. Yeah, because if I blast in, I will pop in right there, so that's fine. We could even go, you know, honestly, we could cut it over a little bit if we wanted to just like give it a little bit of a... But I think we have the room. I don't know that we're going to need to do that. Yeah, we'll leave it. Nice. Forgot a piece of pathing there. That was probably where my house pathing came in. Okay, so then if I were to take all of my sheds... Because I think I really want to have a nice like sight line on all the buildings. Like I don't want the buildings kind of crammed. So I don't know. Let's grab these and we'll see. Okay, and then this was my processing lab. And that gives me a nice ability to get through here. That's not so bad. Got one more? Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. This is going to be a weird episode. No. There we go. That's a little bit better. Then I've got these silos. These are always a fun thing to... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just sort of like tuck these aside here. There. Kind of cram those together. I mean, those ones I don't, you know, the silos are kind of moot. That's not bad. And then we'll get this one out of the way. And I can grab this one here and put that there. Or do I want to... Oh, weird. Again, yeah, forget that there's such a huge area in front of these things where I can't put stuff. So I will just put it right there. Okay, the gold clock, which I'd kind of shuttled off to the edging. I guess I should put maybe in a more prominent spot this time. That feels like the grandest spot possible. So, something like that. Maybe we'll see. I might leave those there. It's kind of cute. So yeah, we've got our sheds here. And then, the fish ponds are, I mean, these are, I don't like this layout. It's not great, but, actually, here's the thing. Maybe I want to build these in a... some sort of grid-like thing. I have more Junima huts than I realized. I did not realize I had so many of those. Let's go get this other pond here. Okay, then these things I'll keep maybe like a... I'm going with this kind of like bilateral look here. Yeah, that's not bad. And then this does not need to be here necessarily, although I have one up there already. So maybe I do keep this. Keep this near these buildings here, really, right? Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay, and the old mill. I mean, that's not a bad spot for it. Timothy, however, maybe wants to come down over here. Yeah, there we go. I like that. And then let's move this slime hutch. The slime hutch does not need to be accessible. That's the thing. See that's not a bad place for it up here, actually. But I'd have these chests in the way. I wish I could like move those. There's so much stuff in the way. Okay, let's grab this, move this over here. It won't move chests for you, will it? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. I'm not sure what. I like that we have a horse thoroughfare there. That's a big one I'm thinking about, is like that the horse can get through all these spots. In fact, I might move these down one. I still haven't dealt with this whole pet area as well. Oh, you know, maybe I do leave a space right down the middle. It's a little bit nicer. Maybe this is the pet zone. Maybe this is where all the pets go. This is a good-sized area. We could really get like a good little pet area. Yeah, okay, I like it. Because I was thinking about keeping, you know, do we keep the pets up in the with the critters, but they need to have their own little spot here. Doesn't even need to be fenced in. Okay, and then these things. My warp silos. It's like, you know, where do I want to keep these? These are nice to have at hand. These are not the easiest to even see. If I do this, you're like, what are these? See, that doesn't work. I kind of like that, actually. Now, where could I put that to make it, like, you know, a little bit more... It hides the Junimo hut. But I kind of like that use of space. Although it would almost be easier if it was like right here, wouldn't it? Like just in terms of, I don't know, I like the visibility. Instead of having to come from this way, coming from the top down. Okay, so let's just move this. Let's check this out. I never go to the beach. And I rarely go to this one. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. Then, you know, then do I just move this over here? Maybe. And then do I put all the friends? I'm feeling like bad now. I, you know, shuttled them off. Nah, I'll keep that down here. Wish there was an undo button. All right. That's looking a lot better. So yeah, I still have the slime hutch. I haven't dealt with any of this down here, really. That is better. I hope I can get through here with the horse. Yeah, I should try that out. Or I can get through the middle at the minimum. These sheds being here is fine. I still question whether if I have too many sheds, if I need all the sheds, I don't know. And then these two things here. Again, if I could put... Yeah, I wish I could pick these up. Boy, that'd be nice. If we could find a new home for our mill. Like that. Oh, I can't move this over anymore, can I? No, that was that. Because I was thinking it would be nice to hide it behind this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put this more centralized. Oh, we still have another. Oh, for goodness sakes. Where? Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm going to want that. And then I do want to move this thing over to here. And we'll just have to move some stuff around first. So I got to come back here and we got to move these chests. Actually, so what I should do is let's make this life easy on ourselves here. We'll come and get a really good feel for this as we move around this space. And then I'm going to put some fencing. I might put tea stuff. You know, I don't kind of like these completely here. I'd like to move this one somewhere else if we could. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. That gets it out of the way. Part of the goal is that we have these all make, you can add hay to any of these and that makes them all accessible, which is kind of nice. But I don't, you know, need them everywhere. I'm going to put these over here. Yeah, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it'll make this area a little bit more charming. And then that is as close as I can get anyway. Wow. So we can work around this thing. Okay, well, that's okay. I think that's probably good. We're going to have truffles now stuck everywhere, but I do like this idea of things being, or I could put tea bushes here even to block access behind. I don't know that there's any purpose. The pigs would still find a way to put truffles everywhere. That looks a little bit better. That's kind of more organized. It is kind of dense here. So it does make me think, you know, do I want to like move these things now as well? This is the corner where I'm going to spend like 0 time. So in some regards, making this a dense little zone doesn't bug me so much. I don't know. It's not so bad. It's like one giant structure we've got there. Okay, and then so for this then, do I want to just... Is there a... You know, do I make this part of the fencing? I'm just thinking visually coming off of this. It's like literally, it's just thinking about aesthetics here. Like, how do I make this look nice, but also, you know, give it kind of some flow. I don't know. And like I said, this will be the animal area for the pets. Greenhouse right next to the house. It's good. I can get through everywhere here without like stumbling too badly. Okay. I feel like this is like a not a bad solution to my woes here. I might get away from the green tea around the Junima huts, and I may actually even just plant some other stuff. We'll see. Even just having like a little tiny thing around them might be good. I don't need to min-max this whole thing, but give them something. Now, do I want to bring these down a little further even? I don't know that I can do much more. It would be nice. Yeah, I don't know, because I can't really... This can't tuck behind here. That's about as good as that gets. Okay, so maybe there. I do like having these in that kind of order. Okay, that's maybe a bit better. That gives some more space between the Junima hut and these. I can see where I'm going then too. I can run up to them. Boop. That's handy. Nice. And then, so I guess the question is do I want the one in the front to be the most, or does this look good because it kind of blends in with the water? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. If we want to change it later, we can. Okay. I think I'm good with this. So let's now get out of here. And actually, this I do want to change. I want to put this in front of this building. Yeah, that's better. Yep, I like that. All right. So let's get back over there. And we'll get ourselves a some chests moved. Okay, and then I don't know what was in here that I needed to... This was just a whole pile of yard stuff. Okay. Okay, ores. Weird stuff. Hats for the horse. Okay. I don't know what the quickest route to doing this is, if this is going to be it. Probably. I mean, I could put it all in my meager little inventory here and then try to, like... I think this will be... We're almost there. It's 11:40. We still got a little bit of day here. There we go. Come in with your hats, Timothy. Then we'll have to get our tea saplings planted. Oh. Yeah, that's perfect. Now to remember that it's there. It's not critical. Timothy's not changing hats too often. Okay, and then for these, I'm just going to literally put these over here. I mean, I don't... I gotta decide on a better situation with that, but for the moment, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's get on our horse here. All right, it's safe now, Timothy. Okay, so as long as I find a way to make those pet things not so, you know, irritatingly in the way, that's good. Get through here. I can get through here. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, being able to plow on through here with the horse is really nice. Okay, so now let's get the slime hutch moved. All right. Yeah, no, I know you did a lot of heavy lifting this morning. However, I've got another building I'd like to move. It's interesting, it starts with your house. Okay. So I can't put that there. So whatever that, I don't know, what is that there? Is it a cloud? That is a bigger zone where you can't put stuff than I realized. Oh, okay. So slime hutch does not go in there. That's okay. Oh, you know what? There we go. Do I need to get into it? Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess I can put that here. It's not optimal, but I don't know another place that'd be like, I mean, I guess I could put it behind the, could do something like that. I mean, that does help, again, delineate that space. I'm not a huge fan of that, though. But I also don't really want it right here in my main. This is supposed to be like my pet yard. It's for my babies. Can I put it over here? Yeah, I guess. It's not, again, optimal. It doesn't leave like a huge amount of space. I could do like that and then... I don't think I'm ever going to be able to see in there, and that's fine. In fact, I would put it maybe down a little bit lower. There we go. I guess these aren't coops. I don't need to go in those all the time, so... And then we'll keep this how we had it. Yeah, that's okay. All right. And then as for this, I'm not a huge fan of that being there. Like, I don't know where else to put it, though. I mean, I guess there? Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do for now. All right, let's go. And then next time we're going to have to go and deal with like about 8 billion wine. Okay, so let's get ourselves a thing here. Yeah, so now it's a matter of like, how do we want to have the critters kind of penned in? And then the other one is, figuring out where to put animal bowls. Okay, let's go see Marnie. Did I buy oh yeah, I did buy that. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, I guess we're gonna get a doghouse. Oh, it goes in your inventory. Okay. That's it, huh? Outdoor furniture, outdoor furniture. Okay, so these are decorations for inside. The cat house or the bird house is kind of cool. Could get a couple of those. Oh, so I gotta go to Robin and get the pet bowls. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12. There's about a dozen different pets. Okay, I think we'll be doing that next time then. We'll get all of our pets going. So the stuff I have is merely, yeah, decorative. This is pretty nice, being able to whip through the area here with our horse. And I probably have to... Is there any build requirements for these? Wasn't even thinking. I might need materials. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's 25 hardwood. And it is instant, so next time... oh, oops. No, I don't want to paint. We will move. Okay, so we're going to get a whole bunch of pet bowls. So I'll do like that, and then we'll just go like boom, boom. Maybe put like 3 or 2, another couple, and we'll just put them all over the place here. It's going to be bananas. Okay. I like it. All right, we got a few minutes. Oh. I'm going to grab some gold. That's what I'm going to do. We don't have too long. But we got a few minutes. All right. It's been a while since I was actually playing this game. So I was playing Traveler's Rest, kind of just, I don't know, I did a couple dozen episodes of that. I've recorded all in, just a fell swoop, which was a nice way to do it. But it meant I put aside everything else for a little bit. Which isn't always my favorite, but it also does mean I never really get sick of most games, because I do take big breaks. I think it's how I can keep playing a game for such a long period of time. Oh, there we go. We've got a way down. There's me going for the diamonds, even though I'm like we have just this ridiculous diamond repository. All right. And I did still need stone, didn't I? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. Really? There's no way down? There we go. So yeah, then I've got to decide on, how I want to deal with the fencing and all of that stuff. We'll think we got some season left to think about our options there, though. Oh, we've got a cow there. You know what? Whatever, it's one. Not gonna worry about it. I love it, and also now sounds like a neighbor is using a chainsaw, which is how it goes. All right. And like I should be getting the fire cords, but at the same time... Okay, it might be worth grabbing the copper bar. What do I have to give up? Yeah, I'll give up that. You really need the solar essences. And Thursday, yeah, we should still be able to go and see Robin and get everything done. I don't remember Marnie's schedule, but I think we can now go and do that stuff without her being around, which is important. Oh, for Pete's sakes. And then what am I... Oh, right, I was wanting more of this for my crystal flooring and stuff. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, I was going to go grab the fire quartz. Fine, whatever. Where's my exit? Yeah, that dude predictably had my exit. Whatever. Just go down. Okay, and then... Oh, right, so we've completed the final level of mastery. Did we go and get the final reward? I feel like I didn't. We get a copper bar from that dude. All right. I think we should blast on home. We'll go to bed at a reasonable time today, I think. Unless I see a big deposit of ore here. Okay, I keep thinking maybe I'm going to see that, like, set it almost like, and the big pile of ore goes to, and then nothing. Crickets. Oh, we get an extra bar. All right, let's blast on home. Oh, good. Yeah, and that brings us here. How's everything looking here? Yeah. I did have powder melon seeds. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that. May as well plant those. And then, the question of then where are we going to put our other... Okay, yeah, my second obelisk is hiding somewhere. I'm not even sure where. Probably in the chest. Hopefully the family likes that. And then the next task we're going to have is going to be figuring out how to get our house all looking good. All right, let's take a break and we'll see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.